Hey guys, welcome back to Yogi Farm, and I am Lisa. I'm using my phone today because the GoPro without a light on it doesn't pick things up real well, and it's kind of hazy, cloudy out today. But wanted to tell you a little bit about the meat pigs. The meat pigs, Maggie and Winston, left the farm yesterday morning. We loaded them up Monday night, and they are now at the processor to be they were dispatched there, and then they will be processed, and we should be getting the meat back. I figure in a couple weeks. I wasn't really worried about the time frame, but we picked our cuts and everything, so just wanted to let everybody know that. But I wanted to tell you a little bit of our experience, so come on along. So again, I'm doing this with my phone, so bear with me. I'm not used to filming with my phone. This fence here was wrapped around, and basically you can see this whole area where it's indented, where the waller is, this was all fenced in, and you can clearly see right there is the line. So what we had was we had them penned in, and then that was before we thought of the idea to do pastures. And so we had this pen with the intention of having this panel open up like this, so that way we could back the trailer in here, and that way we could put something across here to kind of round them up and not have them run all over the place. That didn't work out too well. So the other thing that we did, and I'm going to tell you about what didn't work. The chickens are in here picking up all the leftover corn. We had this here, and when we cut this to let them out into the pasture, we left this open, and it would stay open on its own until they undermined the ground. And then what we ended up doing was we left this on so we could also close this. Also didn't work well. The best thing that did work well is our ramp. And if you've been watching our channel for a while, we forgot to put the ramp on when we built the building. So what we ended up doing was hinging it on there, and it actually comes up and latches in right there. So here's what happened. We tried to get the pigs over there. They were not cooperative. I know we could have put a trailer there and we could have let it sit there for days and they would have loaded easier. But the concern was they're so big, they could have pushed the fence down and gotten out, and we didn't want that to happen. So what we ended up doing instead was we ended up pulling up this fence because it had been greatly undermined by the pigs. And you can see here where the chickens are, how much they undermined the fence, because this was all level. So in wrestling them, we ended up, we had this tie strapped, and they got this lifted up. They didn't go through here. They went underneath. They had this thing all lifted up. It was crazy. So anyway, back to what I was saying. We chased them around the pasture. We have two close to 300-pound pigs. We estimate they're about anywhere from 280 to 300 pounds. Maybe we're overestimating, not quite sure, but Ryan's pretty good at that stuff. So after chasing them around for a while, and Winston, all he would do was sit down, what we ended up doing was getting them in their barn. And when we got them in the barn, we were able to lift up the ramp and latch it. We then ripped out the fence, and then we ended up doing this. And I'm going to show you this now. So I can't lift it one-handed, but this here is the ramp to the building. And we lifted it up and latched it right here. So it actually filled the whole doorway. So we had the two of them in here. And then what we ended up doing was putting pallets underneath the ramp to steady it. And then we had the trailer here, and the trailer was backed right up to it. And then we put the ramp from the trailer on here. We then hooked up the side-by-side to pull the trailer out because the truck couldn't get back here. Then we took pallets like this one here and put them all around here. So I held the pallets while we got them to go in. So, you know, newbie experience. I mean, good with the bad. It wasn't the greatest, but we think that once we got them in the building, it went fairly smoothly. And it was a lot less stressful, and it worked out. We are down the 2 meat pigs, and when we get that back, we'll do a video on that because we're curious to see what the yields are from that. But we were very, very satisfied with the processor so far and the way they were handled. The pigs unloaded very easily. There was no stress. So we're just feeling a lot of pride in the fact that we grow our own meat, and the animals were cared for and loved. And, you know, we are sad that they're gone, but we also know that's the reality of farming. So we just wanted to share this with y'all and let you guys know what's going on. So you won't be seeing Maggie and Winston anymore. So we wanted to make sure everybody was aware of that. So now the chickens are having fun scratching through here, and what we'll do is we will reseed this. We plan to rake it out. We plan to reseed all of that as well. And I think that what we're going to do moving forward, because this is our lesson learned, is from that corner post where the yellow clip is for the electrical wire to the building, we are going to put a fence and a gate. And so that way we think what we're going to do, as plans always change, I always say, we're going to clean this out and we are going to make this the farrowing area. So when we breed the other kuni pigs, we will have an area where we will build a farrowing crate in there. And that way we'll have a nice area for the mamas and their babies when they have them. And then we will repair this fence so that way when they're small, they're secure in here. We have to redo the wire and everything, but that's what we're thinking right now. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. We really, really appreciate your support. We've had a lot of new subscribers here, and we encourage you to go back and check out our playlists, check out our videos, so you can learn more about the journey with Maggie and Winston. And hope you liked today's video, today's update. Just wanted to make sure everybody was aware of what was going on. And if you like today's video, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. It really helps our channel out, and we really appreciate everybody's support. So take care, everybody. Have a great day.